Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to Elga online class. Today we have to cover Unit 3 and Day 3. All the time while you are attending the online class, make sure that you have student reader, workbook, notebook, pen along with you. I will give you 5 seconds time. You have to get ready for yours. Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Yes, I hope you are all ready, my dear children. Now let us move to our today's class, phonics section. Today we are going to recap the vowel sound R from your SR book. You have a book means you have to take the page number 53. See this, my dear children. This is the vowel sound with R from your SR book. You are going to read this phonics section independently, okay? Otherwise you have to pause the video, then read like this, yours own, okay? Cot, dark, you have to use the left hand to read these words, okay? Park, park, bark, bark, O sound, corn, corn, horn, horn, fork, strong. After you are finishing this reading, you have to do one worksheet. Worksheet number 4, question number 2. See this, my dear children. This is worksheet number 4, question number 2. Fill in the blanks with the correct vowel and a pattern. You have to look at the picture first. After that, you have to say the word. Then you have to write the correct sound pattern to complete the blank. This is your homework. You have to pause the video, then see that. Great, my dear children. This is the phonics section class today. Let us move to the whole word section. You have to get ready for your rough note or Elga note. Take the whole word section page. I will give you 5 seconds time. You have to get ready. Start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Yes, I hope you are all ready. You are going to spell some whole words. From our last class we learnt. Do you remember that? Yes, let us see now. Member. You have to spell the word as it is. M-E-M-B-E-R. Member. You have to write 5 times in your notebook. Next, play. Play. P-L-A-Y. Play. Next, well. W-E-L-L. Well. Next, they. T-H-E-Y. They. Next word, while. While. W-H-I-L-E. While. The last word, study. Study. S-T-U-D-Y. Study. So, my dear children, you have to write 5 times from this whole words section. You have to take your notebook, write neatly and clearly. After that, you have to send it in our WhatsApp group. This is the whole word section homework. Great. Great, my dear children. Let us move to the reading and listening comprehension section. From our yesterday's class, I told you that external triads and internal triads. Let us recap our SR book from SR 5. You have a book means you have to take that page number 57. See this. This is a SR 5, page number 57. Otherwise, you have to pause the video, then read this. Triads of character. All character have both outer and inner triads. Outer triads tell us about how the character looks. Inner triads tell us what the character is feeling, saying, doing or thinking. See that. Outer means physical, that. What we see. See this picture. Brown hair, tall, brown eyes, boots, shirts, green shirt. These are all the, we have to understand the character like that. But inner triads means thought, words, feelings, action. Personally, that one, right? What we learn based on the what the character says, does, thinks and feelings. These are all the character like this. You also have a outer and inner characters like this. Do you remember? Yes, thus you have to think that physical and outer and inner triads. Okay, great. After you listen that, you have to take the SR2 page number 1 or many. You are going to read the story independently. While you are reading, you have to guess the meaning of new words. Okay, you have to follow some steps. Now I will show that. Now listen carefully. This is independent reading, my dears. So you are going to read the story. Great. How you have to find the meaning of new word means look at the picture first. After that, you have to read the sentence again and again. Connect it with what you know already. After that, guess the meaning of new words. Just like you have to find the meaning of new words. Okay. After reading that story, you have to draw the tabular column in your notebook. New word and meaning. Let us see the answers now. See that from that lesson, having a new word, goal, practice, participate. Let us see the meanings now. Goal, a net into which a ball is hit into the score on a point. Practice, doing something repeatedly to get a better at it. Participate, take part in. These are all the new words from that lesson, one or many. You have to copy in your notebook. You don't have means you have to pause the video, then complete this. Okay, and also you have to send it in our WhatsApp group. Don't forget, my dear children. Great. Now let us see the worksheet number 5 from the story related one or many. Let's identify the inner characters traits of Diya from the story. You have to read the story again and again. After that, you have to complete this tabular column. What did Diya say? What did Diya think? What did Diya do? How did Diya feel? How is the Diya as a character? What do you think? So, this like you have to read the question. After that, you have to complete the worksheet this. Okay. See this. Now, I also showed the answers now. What did Diya say? Diya said, I play football very well. What did Diya think? Diya thought she was the best player on a team. What did Diya do? Diya did not pass the ball while practicing. How did Diya feel? Diya felt more important than others. Next, how is Diya as a character? What do you think so? This is your personal, but you see the answers here. This is a sample answer. I think Diya as a character is a self-centered person and is not a team player. She only focuses on her own success and not on the team success. This is the worksheet number 5, question number 1, answers. You have to copy in your worksheet. Okay, great. Let us move to the grammar section, my dears. Did you complete your worksheet from yesterday's class? I hope you are all completed, right? Now, I will explain 3 parts of a simple sentences. That means subject, verb and objects. Now, I will show the CRI. You listen carefully for that.
Parts of a simple sentence. Hello students. Earlier, we met Namita. She is a busy girl. She eats her breakfast, she rides a bicycle and goes to school. She also loves to study science. Today, we will learn to identify the parts of simple sentences. In order to see this, let's look at one of Namita's actions from today. Here, we see Namita eating her breakfast. Now, a sentence may talk about an action that is taking place. A verb shows the action that is being done or performed or a state of being. Here, the word eats is a verb. Now, in a sentence, someone or something does or performs an action. This someone or something doing the action is usually a noun or a pronoun, and it is called the subject. In this sentence, Namita, the noun, is performing the action of So, Namita is the subject of the sentence. So, we have learned about subject and verb so far. The third part of a simple sentence is the object. The object of a sentence is the noun or the pronoun on which the action is being done. In this sentence, the action of eating is being performed on the noun breakfast. So, breakfast is the object of the sentence. Students, in this video, we learned about the parts of a simple sentence. They are the subject, the verb, and the object. Now that you are aware,
So my dear children, see this. Namita eats breakfast. From this sentence, Namita is a subject. Eats is a verb. Breakfast, it is a object. Do you remember? Do you understand from this? Again, you have to continue with this. See
of
this.
the different parts of a simple sentence, can you identify the subject, verb, and
Yeah, see this. She rides a bicycle. She is a subject. Rides is a verb. A bicycle is a object. Next one. She reaches school. She is a subject. Reaches is a verb. School is a object. Right? Let us see that now.
object in these sentences? In these sentences, the subject comes first, followed by the verb and the object. This subject verb object or the SVO pattern is commonly used for writing simple and complete sentences. Thank you and happy learning.
Yeah, my dear children, subject means you put your yes. V for verb. O for objects. Did you listen that video? Now you are going to like this worksheet number 5, question number 2. Okay, you have to complete this for the example. Komal is a subject. Draws is a verb. Scenery is a object. This like you have to complete the worksheet number 5, question number 2. This is your homework also. You have to identify the subject, verb and object. Great, Kutima. Now let us move to the writing and speaking expression skill. In our last class, we filled our ideas and information about our personal experience in the table. Today we will be writing them down for the first time. Can someone tell me what is the process called? Yes, it is called drafting. Today we are going to do a drafting step. Just like the story, one or many. Our writing should be also have a beginning, middle and end. Let us show how to do this. Okay, now I will see that. Show the CRL now. You listen carefully. After that, you have to fill the tabular column like that. Drafting. How we have to finish this. Let us read a draft variation of a personal story. During the drafting step, we do not focus on spelling or anything else. We focus on writing our own story for the first time. We will use the ideating table of draft the beginning, middle and end of our story. See that. Topic. What I am writing about. When I learned a lesson on the field. Characters. Who are there? Me, my friend Rahul and the coach. Settings. Where is this happening? Cricket field. What happened at the beginning? I was the third standard and loved batting. But the coach sent my friend Rahul first. This is the beginning. Next, middle. What did you do? I sat in a corner when I did not get a chance. I was just sitting aside. What did you say? I did not talk properly to anybody. What did you think? I thought that the coach was giving more importance to Rahul. How did you feel? I felt sad. This is the middle of your draft. At the end, what happened at the end? At the end, my team won. I learned that the team more important than any one single player. Rahul played really well and I got to bat as well. Right? This is the end. Draft variation. This like you have to write the beginning, middle and end. You have to pause the video, then read this draft variation. Okay. Draft version. I was a part of cricket team in school. I was in the 3rd standard. We were playing a match on the cricket field. I was loud batting first, but our coach sent my friend Rahul first. I did not like this. I sat in one corner as I did not get a chance to go first. I did not talk properly to anybody. I was just sitting aside. I thought that the coach was giving more importance to Rahul. I felt sad. This is the middle. I learned how the team is more important than one player. At the end, my team won. Rahul played really well and I got to bat as well. This is the draft version. Otherwise, you have to pause the video. Read again and again how we have to write like this. So my dear children, did you complete this worksheet number 3? You have to use this worksheet number 3. You have to open your notebook. You have to draft your version. Okay? You have to use that CRL. Then you have to use this. What did you write this page? After that, you have to write a beginning, middle and end. Okay, children? Are you clear from this writing and speaking expression skill? This is full and full? Yes. Okay? Great. Let us revise today's class what we learned. In our phonics section, read the phonics pattern independently. Then whole words, I gave 6 whole words. You have to write 5 times. Send it in our WhatsApp group. Then reading and listening, you are going to read the story independently. After you have to complete that. Then grammar part, we learned that subject, verb and objects. You have to identify that, complete the worksheet. Writing and speaking also, you have to use your worksheet number 3. Then write your notebook, beginning, middle and end. Okay? Bye. Thank you. Happy learning, ma.